Welcome to episode 216 of the Radio Control Show, presented by Radio Control Car Action and Model Airplane News. This week, Aaron Waldron shows us a quick look at the HPI Baja 5B Flux electric buggy and took it out to Oceanside, California. Let's check it out.
I'm out here in Oceanside, California doing bicep curls with the HPI Racing Baja 5B Flux. This is an electric version of the gasoline buggy that started the whole large-scale craze a few years ago. This is fitted with a Castle Creations XL2 speed control and a brushless motor that's darn near the size of a soda can. It's only rated at 480 kV because this buggy runs on 8 LiPo cells or 2 4S packs like the Max Amps ones we have installed for a total of 29.6 volts of brushless power. The coolest part of the HPI Baja line of cars and trucks is definitely the size. Look at this thing. That's a 10 scale buggy right in front of it, and it absolutely dwarfs the smaller car. Let's get that toy out of here. The HPI Baja Flux, like the other 5Bs in the lineup, uses gigantic heavy-duty Teflon-coated threaded chocks at the front and rear. And they've actually added some heavy-duty drive shafts, diff shafts, and axles to the 5B Flux to handle the extra power. Big size, brutal power. This thing is awesome. Check us out on Facebook and let us know what you think of this big old thing. Can I put it down now?
First flights for any airplane are exciting, but try to imagine test flying a super scale AT-6 Texan with an 11-foot wingspan. Test flown in Austria, this fully decked out giant is powered by a powerful 250cc 5-cylinder Moki engine. You can check out the entire video on modelairplanenews.com. And special thanks to RC Scale Airplanes for capturing this footage. That time of year again. On newsstands now, the Model Airplane News Buyer's Guide has more than 60 pages full of the hottest airplanes, helis, radios, engines, and accessories. Be sure to check out airhstore.com for this, other special issues, and so much more. In this week's Tech Tip, Erich Reichert shows us some quick ways to clean and treat your off-road tires.
When you're trying to get the most out of your tires, cleaning them properly and applying traction compound consistently can make a world of difference. When I set out to make a tire cleaner, I head to the dollar store. We're only cleaning tires here, so spending a lot is a waste of money. A bottle of green cleaner, a scrub brush, and a little bit of elbow grease is all you need to get your tires cleaned effectively. Simply spray the cleaner on and get scrubbing. When you're done with all 4 tires, dry them off and they're ready for compound. Another way to clean your tires is to build a tire tub. It's just as inexpensive, and it's a really nice way to build something on the cheap that you'll have in your kit bag for a long time. Start with a scrub brush, a piece of plasticware, and a little glue. Simply glue the brush to the bottom of the plastic tub and fill it with green cleaner, and there you have it, one low-tech tire tub for less than $4. With the tires cleaned and dried off, I apply traction compound using a spot cleaner like this one. They're available in the cleaning product section of your grocery store or hardware store, and because they have a brush attached to the top of the bottle, the compound gets applied evenly into the treads. For less than $5, you can have everything you need to keep your tires at the top of their game.
If you fly gas-powered planes, your throttle servo is a key component of your power setup, and reducing its wear and tear is important. Let's go to John Reid in his workshop for an easy tip that will help to keep your power system running right.
Now, one of the ways that you can cut down some cost and also weight in your gas-powered planes is by using a much smaller servo on your throttle. The throttle itself doesn't require much in the way of power to move it back and forth, but it does have a small spring on it. And this small spring basically creates pressure on the servo, so the servo constantly has to work to keep it in one spot because it always wants to close the throttle. So just by removing this little spring here, you can use a much smaller, much cheaper servo on the throttle. So just unhook it off the edge here. There's a little clip right there. You unhook that spring. If you ever want to put it back on there, you just basically just rewind it back on and clip it back on. You can totally remove the spring if you want. Most of the time I just leave it right on the rod coming out there. It doesn't get in the way or doesn't cause any problems. So keep that in mind next time you want to lighten up or just use a cheaper servo on the throttle.
Carl Sandvik of Lansford, North Dakota sent us this shot of his Chevy 3500 dually for the Reader's Ride of the Week. He started with a Tamiya CC01 chassis and added the body from a New Bright toy truck before adding custom hood, bumpers, doors, bed, and tailgate. He uses the truck to haul around his Axial SCX10 FJ40 on a custom trailer. Head over to rccaraction.com for a new Reader's Ride every week, and send shots of your rides to readersrides@airage.com. Your ride can make it on the show, in the magazine, or even be the next Reader's Ride of the month. Head to your local hobby shop or newsstand for the August issues of RC Car Action and Model Airplane News. Or get it now at airagestore.com, iTunes, Amazon, and barnesandnoble.com. Thanks again for joining us on the Radio Control Show, and we'll see you next time.